Back on the Utechnic Sports Network, Assistant Sports Information Director Greg Tadish, our At the Half segment. Tori McDougall, our guest for this one, and wrapping up just about the first half. And I know finals are winding up this week. We'll talk school first. How nice is it to have the first semester of your senior year kind of out of the way?
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Was it challenging, difficult?
Yes, it's my first graduate semester. It was definitely more difficult than undergrad, so I'm glad it's over with.
Saw a bunch of pictures of you on social media. This is not exclusive to you, but it's my first go-around at this school coming on board in August. For those that don't know, and I guess mainly for me, white coat, what does that represent? What does that mean? How important is that? How big of a step is that in your UHSP life?
Well, ever since 7th grade, I've honestly wanted to be a pharmacist, so this is kind of a huge deal for me and everyone else who got their white coat. It just goes to show how much hard work we put into this program and that we're ready to take the next step and be professional.
How much more difficult is the learning environment here from what you went through back in Washington, Illinois at high school? Is there even a comparison to the rigors of what it's like to go to a college like this versus high school?
Honestly, I would say my high school really prepared me well for undergrad, and then it was just kind of like a step-by-step basis. So like undergrad prepared me for where I'm at right now.
Basketball-wise, give me sort of the state of the union. 7-3 after an exhibition win on Saturday, playing tonight against Lyon. We'll get into the rivalry because it's not been in your favor at all. No. How do you feel the season just kind of sits right now?
Honestly, I feel like we have a very good chance of making it to the Nationals this year, especially with a bunch of returning juniors and seniors, because Kenzie, she's playing her 5th year. I feel like this year we have a very good chance.
I talked with Emily Coleman, and she talked about how she and you are mainly the defensive type of people. You don't score a ton. I know you can, but you're about 2.5 a game, about 5.7 rebounds a game. But she said your and her goal, that your job is mainly on the defensive end. I'm assuming you agree. You're nodding. How much do you take to that, though, and sort of enjoy the defensive side? Because a lot of kids, it's hard to get them to buy into defense. Everyone wants to score and score a ton of points and do stuff offensively. It's tough to get people that really want to excel on the defensive end.
Honestly, for me, defense kind of accelerates my game. Like if I don't do well in defense, I just feel like I'm playing terrible. Offense, I could care less. I mean, like it's nice if I score a layup here and there, but honestly, defense is where it's at for me. It always has been. Where
do you excel defensively? Any particular aspect of what you try to do, matchup-wise, inside, out on the perimeter, one-on-one? What do you sort of feel is your best defensive setup?
I feel like I'm better at guarding either drivers or posts who are around my size, because when they get like bigger, stronger than me, it's kind of hard to like front them. But yeah, that's where I would say I excel.
How much do you enjoy the notoriety this program is getting? I mean, you were here probably from when the days weren't so glorious. Yes. And all of a sudden you're winning 20 games, you're making a semifinal in the conference tournament. It's been quite a turnaround for your entire collegiate career from where you even started to where you sit now. Can you kind of sum up what that's been like?
Well, I remember my freshman year, winning wasn't always a priority. I don't even know if we won 10 games that season, like 10 out of 30. But every year we've just won more and more games. And honestly, it feels great to be a part of a winning program. So,
Tori McDougall, our guest on the At the Half segment. As far as scoring the basketball, I know Grace gets a lot of the notoriety. She's been player of the week 4 times in the conference. Just came out with a nice article on her in a college basketball publication. Teammate-wise, that camaraderie that the sort of core group has. I see you guys all the way around together all the time at lunch. And is that off the court friendship? How much can that help the on the floor chemistry of what you guys do? Because you guys seem to all travel in a pack all the time when I see you around.
I think off the court just makes on the court stronger. So typically when we hang out outside of basketball, we go to each other's dorms, talk. I think it just makes us stronger as a team.
Some of the conference importance that they put on the core values. Servant leadership is one of them. And you seem to be pretty involved with what I've seen on social media, going to, I don't know if it's food pantries, but helping out, serving food at different places. I know you've been involved with St. Jude, and you've got a huge family, it seems like, from what I see pictures. You're always at a lake somewhere, I ride a jet ski, you're doing all kinds of different stuff. But the tie-in with St. Jude is interesting because that's part of what sort of the giving back atmosphere of this college and the conference promotes. Why is that so important to you? I know you've got a family member that years and years ago was involved with St. Jude.
So my sister Ellie, she had cancer when she was 2 and I was 4 at the time, and she's okay now. She's 19, fully recovered. And ever since then, we've just been giving back to St. Jude and trying to do their St. Jude runs and charities and everything.
Does your whole family get involved in that? Because that's a couple of van loads.
Yes. So we haven't recently just because of COVID, but once you're 16 years old, you're able to run in the St. Jude run, and so we've been trying to do that ever since.
What the heck is Thanksgiving like at your house? I mean, is it you better get to the kitchen quick because there's going to be no food left?
It's chaos. We all line up, but really we try to cut each other. So.
And you have a younger sister, younger by 4-ish, 5 years, whatever, who's getting ready to head to a D1 school in Bradley. Mm-hmm. What's that competition been like over the years between the two of you?
We really don't play each other one-on-one.
Really?
It's kind of surprising, but we do play on teams together, like, at our local gym, 5 Points. We run games, kind of destroy all the guys, but...
Claire's her name. Does she come to you for pointers on what the college basketball life is going to be like? Are you a bit of a mentor towards her? We're like 30 minutes away from Bradley, so she honestly just goes there like all the time, and she just asks them or my dad for pointers on college basketball. Match today against Lyon. You've never beaten this team in your career. The school has never beaten them since they joined the conference in 2014. They're 0-16 all time against them, but they seem like they're a little different of an animal this year. They're not this powerhouse group. How much do you want to beat these guys today?
Very badly.
What's been the difficulty with them?
Honestly, every year we've played them, I feel like we just put them on a pedestal just because we've never beat them, and we just assume like, hey, they're better than us. So we already have that mindset, but I think today's going to be different.
Is that mindset there even coming into today's game this year, knowing that they're not a 26-7 team or whatever they were last year? They're 3-5. Do you still feel that vibe of, oh, it's them?
No, I think we have a very good chance of winning today.
Final thought, we'll wrap up. How much you looking forward to that California trip in Santa Barbara just after Christmas? That's got to be a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm actually very excited. I've never been to Cali. So
enjoy the time. Thanks for it.
No problem.
That is Tori McDougall, our At the Half segment. We'll get the stats with the College Cast crew coming up after this.